Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your horoscope for this Gemini season, which is from May 21st to June 20th of this year, 2018. All right, so let's look in the sky and see what's going on with the planetary positions. Of course, we know the Sun is in Gemini. The Moon will go through all 12 signs by the end of every season, every month. So just to note though that we are having a full moon on the 29th of May in Sagittarius, and then we will have our new moon in June in the sign of Gemini. Mercury is currently in Taurus. It moves into Gemini on May 29th. Then it moves again into Cancer on June 12th. Venus is in Cancer. It moves into Leo on June 13th. Mars is in Aquarius. Jupiter is in Scorpio, Saturn is in Capricorn, Uranus is in Taurus, Neptune is in Pisces, and Pluto is in Capricorn. So with that being said, we're going to get into what's being initiated or started in your life for this Gemini season, or even renewed for some of you. And what are the major obstacles that you should prepare for, or at least get ready to overcome this Gemini season. As far as what's being initiated or renewed in your life, Taurus, it's a feeling of, well, being renewed. You feel refreshed, you feel renewed. There's this feeling like you are receiving a fresh new start on something in life and you feel great. Everything is coming together and it's making your journey feel lighter as you head into a brighter future. You feel it, you see it, you envisioned it, and now it's actually coming to light. And you may have been feeling guided, extremely guided by all the messages that you have been receiving since your season and even into this Gemini season. Opportunities are opening up, and the possibilities are limitless. Jupiter being in Scorpio and another fixed sign, you are a fixed sign, so is Scorpio. It does affect you in a positive way, as in these opportunities that did not seem available at first are now just opening up, and it looks great. It looks great for you and you feel great. Your prayers have been heard, and your foresight on the matter, whatever the matter is for you particularly, your foresight on it was correct. It was correct. And you receive or will receive soon enough the encouragement that you need to continue on your chosen path. A lot of you guys are sharing a project or collaborating with a mutable sign. Immutable signs are Sagittarius, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo. So there definitely probably is a collaboration with you in one of those signs, or possibly all of those signs, especially if you're dealing with a project with your immediate family. And if you don't know, I don't consider immediate family just blood family. Sometimes we are adopted, whether legally, formally or informally. So you know who your family is. So whatever it is, this project, whatever it is that you are working on with these other people, you're doing a lot of the behind the scenes work. And I encourage you to continue being patient, to continue doing your great work and putting in all that effort that you've been putting in, because you will receive the recognition, the rightful recognition that you deserve and that is due to you for your labor. Maybe not right now, but it is coming. And whatever you are creating, it's something great. It's definitely something great, especially with this Uranus in your sign. It possibly is even ahead of its time. It's something extremely innovative, and whatever it is, you may not feel like it is, but it is in some type of way, shape, or form. So once you reveal it, it has to be on point. That's why it's really imperative that you be patient with the process and don't try to rush it, because it has to be on point, because it's something extremely important for everybody, yeah, it's definitely a project that was needed to happen. Um, Whatever it is that you are working on, you will receive a lot of support from your community and especially your inner circle. Whatever you are revealing will be well received. So, don't be scared to go about this process. Let go of the fear. Just let it go, because it is something that is way beyond um, just the current moment. It's something that's going to be really beneficial to a lot of people. So, with that being said, since this is something so great, I'm sure there are going to be some great obstacles along the way for you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And as far as the obstacles go, um, sometimes when we know where we're headed, when we know the outcome, we're tempted to rush. We're tempted to rush ahead. Um, it's just like, okay, I have a lead foot, and I'm not gonna lie, I have to calm my speed, speedy racer tendencies on the freeways. Maybe it's because I live in California, maybe it's just me. I don't know. But I noticed that when I know the destination, when I don't need to use my navigation, when I can just go, I get there a lot faster because I know where I'm going, I know where I'm headed. Even if I don't drive, I don't know, let's say the speed limit is 65 and I drive 75. If I would go any faster, let's say if I go 100 miles per hour, yeah, technically, yeah, I can get there faster, but I'm probably not going to get there safely. It's probably going to be either me getting into an accident, causing another accident, or even getting a ticket, getting pulled over. So when I weigh the pros and cons, I usually say, you know what? I'm just going to go around the speed limit, 65 to 75, I'm going to pretty much do the speed limit because I already know where I'm going. I already know what's ahead of me, and I don't need to rush. I can actually enjoy the scenery because I'm not looking at my navigation and I'm not worried about getting somewhere at a certain time because I already know what time I'm going to get there because I already know where I'm going. It'd be great if you would take that same stance with whatever this project is that you're working on, whatever you are working towards. Just remember, be patient, don't rush. You cannot rush perfection, okay? So with that, be consistent. Don't stop and go type of thing. You need to be consistent. You need to do things in timely order, and don't procrastinate on important issues, okay? It will work out in your end if you make sure that you are consistent and on time. Also, be flexible, even though you are a fixed sign, and sometimes we as fixed signs can get stuck in our ways. At least take the time to listen to another perspective. You may be able to integrate some parts of another person's perspective into the overall idea. Um, you don't have to take everything that they say. There's always some gems in even the fool's, speech. A complete fool can drop a few gems and they probably don't even know they dropped a few gems. But you can use that as kind of like a springboard or inspiration or whatever the case may be. Take what you like and leave what you don't see as valuable. And you know what's valuable. Um, just remember that you can still be in control of your business or, in control of the project or even in control of a situation without being a tyrant or overbearing. Be compassionate. Others are not quite where you are at right now as far as um, controlling their emotions or being in control of their emotions, and even for some, their finances. So be compassionate. You can be of a great help to those around you who are in need. They're in need, but they might be reluctant to say so. And this could be for any reason. It could be because they're prideful and it makes them feel ashamed to have to ask for something. They might be shy. They might be scared of you. Whatever the case may be, they're reluctant to say that they need help, and you could be of great help to them. But but at first, you might need to create a welcoming atmosphere for them to feel comfortable. And you guys are great at that. You're great at making people feel comfortable, especially comfortable enough to speak up about anything. Definitely about anything. You might lose some steam or you might lose energy along the way during this Gemini season. You might see yourself getting kind of tired or overwhelmed. Um, just remember, give yourself enough time to bounce back. Give yourself that break that you need when you need it. Don't, you know, wear yourself thin. Make sure you give yourself that time to get yourself back together. So, with that being said, that is pretty much it for you, Taurus. I hope you guys had a wonderful solar return for you, Taurus suns out there. And for everybody else, I hope you have a wonderful Gemini season. So, until the next time, keep trailblazing on. Peace.